Obviously, Chief Robin Henderson announced that she was not seeking the job permanently. Were you disappointed by that result?
Well, I always felt like we needed to have a national search. I mean, I think having a national search opens us up to not only getting to see all of the talent that might be out there and give us the opportunity to look at all that talent, but it also has a greater degree of transparency, which I think is important in what we do when we hire a chief of police.
With that, getting into the contract a little bit more, I know that, again, your office is not directly involved in the negotiations, but the contract will ultimately come to you and the council. What have you made of the direction that those conversations have been heading in?
I am very hopeful as we sit here right now. I have been pleased with how everybody is approaching this. And I think everybody, we're going to disagree, and there's going to be times when we may disagree strongly. But the good news is I think right now I feel pretty strongly that everybody wants to get us to the right place. And I think everybody's brought that attitude to the table.
Obviously, there's no one issue that's clearly stopping everything, but one of the biggest ones is the implementation of the Police Oversight Act still. Why do you think, that was approved more than a year ago. Why do you think we're still in this position where that is a sticking point in these negotiations?
It's a sticking point only to the extent that it needs to be a part of the contract. The voters approved it. We know what the voters approved, and I've said from the very beginning that what the voters we have an ordinance in place approved overwhelmingly by the voters, and that needs to be a part of that. So it doesn't seem like it ought to be a sticking point to me. It is what it is, and it needs to be in the contract.
Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and get the latest news by downloading the CBS Austin News app.